And I'm back! What's up, B-Krew? Chris Namtab here with a brand new Bat-Vid. If you're new to the channel, I go by Chris Namtab. I've had this channel for over 3 years. I should have done it the other way around instead. I've been a Batman fan for over 30 years. It started in 1992, in junior year of high school. I have been collecting ever since. I have a garage full of Batman stuff. 3 years ago, I decided to start a channel about my enjoy for Batman. So let's start off with a show and tell. Now it's time for show and tell time. Alright, so in this video, I got a handful of stuff to show. But this is stuff that we purchased at stores that we found for my collection. This one my wife got for me because a friend found it, sent me the photo. I was at work, I messaged my wife, and she went and got it for me. This is from Ross! Ross Con, in my opinion, is somewhat still alive. We were there yesterday, found nothing. Did we go out of town? I went out of town, but we went to Target. We didn't go to Ross. But this is a page puncher, something I really don't collect anymore. I don't know if I still have my old ones. I think I resold them. I think they're over there. I'm not sure. Well, this is a McFarlane page puncher, and it is from The Dark Knight Returns. Right here. Not cool?
There's a glare.
Comic book. It comes with 4 minifigures. Batman, Son of Batman, Superman, and the Joker. This is a very cool storyline. Right there. So for $8. If it's at Ross, I most likely won't pass. We went out of town the other day. We saw the movie Obsession. Excellent movie. We did stop at one Walmart and one Target. I only found this one thing. This was in the clearance section. This is a figure my wife wanted me to get prior to it coming out. It never really called my name. I had no attachment. But it is a McFarlane Collector's Edition. Multiverse Batman. Batman Year 2. It was in the clearance section. Cool. I'm going to take a photo of it anyways. But pretty awesome figure. Most of you know, my 2 viewers, that I am a big fan of McFarlane toys. Honestly, half of my collection has become McFarlane figures, but pretty awesome. I like this. And that is it for show and tell, which leads to our other topic. This past weekend was Memorial Day weekend, and to me, it is the unofficial start of garage sale season. Prior to this past weekend, we did hit a couple garage sales, but this Saturday, which I usually ask for the day off, and we make it a full day. Last year, over in Washington, they had the world's largest garage sale. Longest garage sale. We hit that last year. That was a blast. It was so much fun. Found so much stuff, but having to work this past Saturday, we hit 5 garage sales locally. Couple in Astoria, couple in Warrenton. Now, back in the day when we hit garage sales, it would be mostly for stuff for the collection. And since I've started reselling, we do look for stuff to buy and resell. But we're going to start off with stuff that I found for us. This one, we went to a house in Astoria. They had an impressive stuff of items for sale. We ended up finding out because they had a lot of Batman items that their son, who's going to college, is a big Batman fan. Even for his senior photos, he dressed as Batman and posed around Astoria. They showed us the photos. They were really, really cool. But this, I will start off with Batman Deceased. This is a McFarlane. This is a Funko pop pin. If it's too far, I'll do a photo. I am not a huge fan of these. $5. They usually go anywhere from 10 to 15 to 20. When they first came out, my wife was a fan of the Deceased line. It is a pin. Glad I got this one. This one I am not too... Got a couple of books and comics. I will show that. A few things. But this is a book that she found. I am not a good reader. Yeah. This book is The Science of Superheroes and Space Warriors. Lightsabers, Batmobiles, Kryptonite, and more. Batmobiles and Kryptonite, superheroes, I will check it out. Hopefully, usually when I'm on the bathroom going poop.
Yeah.
The Dark Knight in Shining Armor: How Batman and His Batsuit Work. So that would be a cool article to read. A lot of different stuff. I have a pretty good book reading area on my shelf. I have a decent comic book collection, so I'm glad I got this. This one is a choose your own adventure. I didn't even know that. Holy cow, that is way too cool. Super Villains Smackdown. 10 possible endings. Wow, I'm more impressed now. You choose. Batman fights Bane. That's the only reason I got this was because Bane was on the cover. Bane is my favorite villain. But I am more excited now reading that. I will actually read this one. Holy cow. Too awesome. A few comic books from that one garage. So let's do this first. This one looks less exciting. Do not know what this is.
It's a puzzle.
It is a premium puzzle. So a Ravensburger puzzle for $1, 6 plus. But it is 100 pieces. Wow, that's very generic. I can do this in 5 seconds.
Sure.
Cool. But for $1, the price tag says 18. Don't know if I will keep this. I am not a fan of puzzles. Kind of an impulse buy, but it was cute. $1, why not? They had a handful of comics. I bought a couple. There were some Marvel ones, but anything with Batman Who Laughs, this cover was just very, very pretty. Written very well. Batman Who Laughs is another Batman villain where Batman and Joker join into one and becomes Batman Who Laughs. The cover was just too cool looking. That's why I got this one. I think these were $1 a piece. Can't remember. And a few more comics. Infinite Crisis graphic novel.
Infinite.
I have a couple comics of those somewhere. But I mean, I can't remember. $1, 25 cents. It was still a good deal. Will I read this one? Probably not. Because I have problems saying infinite way above my head. But it will be cool to add to the comic books stand. This one, I have no idea what it is. It is Batman, and it says Fortnite. Oh, the cover was just different looking, and that's why I got it. For $3, still an excellent deal. Batman Fortnite, will I check it out? I don't know. The art looks pretty awesome. So, but still, it will add it to the other rest of the comics I have. But eventually, that's just a different cover. Let's see if I can pick it up. Come on. I'm struggling. Batman, Catwoman, Deathstroke. Do not know who these two characters are. And a lot of crazy characters. Maybe it's Fortnite characters? I see my wife's nose. Pretty cool cover looking. Pretty. It's a nice cover. Idiot! So I put that. So that is it. What'll be purchased for the collection. Oh, duh! I am a Moran. Something really cool to show. Pause it. All right, I had to go find the other item. I completely forgot all about this. Idiot. This was a 1% impulse buy, but my wife goes, after I bought it, my wife goes, well, you can use it for this. So I'm going to use it for a future plan. I do not want to talk about this plan and goal and dream that we have. I don't want to. I believe in karma. Hopefully everything will lead the right direction of where I want to go. But this was pretty awesome. This is usually something you find at Ross. This got for $10. Can you see all of it?
Most of it.
Yeah, it is kind of dirty on the back side, but the size of it made it cooler looking, I guess. Can you hear me still?
Mm-hmm.
Can you see me?
I can now.
Anyways, so this I will put aside. I might hang it up somewhere just to keep it safe, but this is for a future plan. Like I said, $10, an excellent price for something like this, but same garage sale. But that is for my Batman garage sale finds. All right. So when we hit garage sales, I said we go to look for Batman stuff, and we look for stuff that I can possibly resell. The reason I resell is to make a few extra bucks to add more stuff to the collection. If I could buy something for $1 or $2, sell it for $12 to $15 or even more, that equals profit, and it goes for more toys. This past weekend, at one of the garage sales, it was an estate sale. Going through the VHS tapes, I found a couple that I liked. My wife went through them, and she found a whole bunch of Charlie Brown VHS tapes. I was not too excited. Animated VHS tapes, cartoons, some sell well. I was going to pass. They were asking for, I think, a quarter a piece?
They were a quarter a piece.
And we got 5 of them. $1.25. And I resold them for $28. They sold just yesterday. Was very, very excited about that. So from now on and in the past, I have been trying to do more research, studying 80s VHS tapes, horror, and kid stuff. Do sell well. So I'm always keeping my eye on that. Another thing that I found, don't know if we're going to sell yet. My wife found these. So for right now, they are going to stay in the house. R.L. Stine Goosebumps books. Talk about vintage, nostalgia, classic. These were all for a quarter a piece. These can be a hit or miss. Some sell for a few bucks. If you do them for a stack, they can sell for quite a few dollars. But talk about classic. The one I was excited about, Night of the Living Mummy. Let's see. Night of the Living Mummy 2. Let's see. The other one, The Haunted Mask.
Classic.
This is the only episode I really remember watching. I know there's quite a few when they had it on the TV show on Fox, but this is the only episode that stuck with me. When I saw this one, when she was going through the books, I got excited about that one. Anything else?
I don't even know.
Curse of the Mummy's Tomb. Ooh, Stay Out of the Basement.
Oh, I remember that one.
I remember that episode, yes. So for the time being, a shocker on Shock Street. Like this one, Attack of the Mutant. So for right now, we're going to keep them because of the nostalgia.
Looks like Batman.
Huh?
It kind of looks like Batman.
A little bit, yeah. Holy cow. But maybe down the road, when we lose interest, we'll resell these. But right now, they are staying in our nostalgia collection. As I said earlier, VHS tapes sell well. But you know what else sells okay? VHS DVD combos. We were at an estate sale a few weeks ago. I found a DVD VHS recorder. Bought it for $6. Did I test it? Can't remember. But those, like I said, like I said, I haven't said this yet. Physical media is not dying. People are slowly going digital, but there are too much. It's just too much nostalgia that will never die. VHS is making the comeback. Records are making a comeback. You can argue CDs are making a small comeback. But if you find a DVD VHS recorder combo for really cheap, make sure you get it. I think the one I sold, bought it for $6. I sold it for $24. $28? But I think that's the third one that we've found. So they go for a few dollars. Pretty awesome. As we were garage sale hunting, we stopped at a store in Astoria. Kind of a vintage store, not really. And as we were looking around, I found some Michael Jackson posters. And with a new movie out, he has somewhat gained popularity again of his music. Posters from 1983. I was curious. I took a chance. They were going for $4.99 a piece. And I resold 2 of them. I sold one for $19 and another one for $14. Very excited about that. I might go back and buy a few more. Last Friday, right before work, I hit a garage sale, found a couple of DVDs and VHS tapes, but I found a really, really cool X-Men hoodie. Was not familiar with that hoodie at all. It had a lot of the characters from the comics. Going for $3, so I decided to go for it. There's times when You need to do research, know what you're looking for, know what you think you can make a profit of. This one I was just curious, took a chance for $3. Can't go wrong with that. And I sold that one for $30. I started at $40. Someone made me an offer and I took it. Was very excited about getting rid of that one. A couple of extra bucks in the pocket to buy more Batman stuff. Now this is something interesting that we found. We went to a rummage sale. Okay, anyways, I saw an old friend there. Good to see him. And this item right here, I am not familiar with it at all. Just thought it was pretty entertaining. So I thought I would show it off. It's not an official McDonald's shirt, but it says, I wonder if I can even show this. Ronald says, eat death. That's it.
I don't know if you can show that.
I thought it was pretty funny. It's an art cartoon. So we'll see. Very cute. I can take the video down if I get in trouble. But got this for $1. I currently have it on for $40. I do have an offer of $15. I'm going to be selfish and wait on that and see what happens just to see if I can get a few more bucks. But it was still, for that price, you can't pass on it. We are always looking for interesting items, stuff that
Obscure,
that are different, that are not common, so we know we can make a few more dollars. So it's almost summer. Hopefully we will hit more garage sales. My goal is to film at a garage sale. I don't have the balls to do that yet. There is a very big one coming up soon that I've been waiting on for the past few months. And I know I will find a lot of cool things there. And I'm very excited, but I'm just still waiting. That's it for garage sale season, the start of. That is it for this Bat-Vid. I said in my previous video that no one saw. My last video, doing very, very poorly. I think it's currently at 39 views. Pathetic. Thank you. But I did get 1 new sub, so the channel is still growing. Not gonna give up. Never give up. My mommy will be in town next week visiting. Next Friday is my daughter's graduation. Very excited, very happy for her. So it will be a somewhat busy week. I am off for a couple of days to celebrate her graduation. But I'll keep on posting and hopefully filming and making more pathetic videos.
we'll see.
Not going out of town anytime soon. But you never know. Never know what you'll find. Never stop hunting. Always remember, be kind, be positive, and never give up. 2 things.